Hi guys, welcome to Khong Driving, and this is it. This is the fresh and new Hyundai Staria built on a totally new platform, and this is the first time we're seeing it in Malaysia, and it will be here to stay, I can tell you, because this is one of the nicest looking MPVs that I've ever seen. Look at the design, man. They have this what you call a single line curve silhouette, and it looks really nice and low slung. It's nice and long with an overall length of 5253 mm and also height of 1990, almost 2 meters, but you go through the tall gantry, and also with a wheelbase of 3273 mm is one of the biggest MPVs you can find in the market today. So if it's size you're looking for, and that's what you should be looking for in an MPV, this is it, guys. And it's got doors on the left and right. It opens up and you have 2 captain seats here and a bench seat at the back, so that makes 3 at the back, 2 in the middle and 2 in the front. That's a 7-seater luxurious leather seating, and at the sides it is actually suede, so nothing has been spared to make this one of the most comfortable and luxurious MPVs you can find. So this is the one that's going to give a fight to the Alphards and the Velfires. More the Alphard, because the Alphard is on the upper crust of it. Now what do you have in this vehicle? You get a 2.2 liter CRDI diesel that gives you 177 PS and also 431 Newton meters of torque. Drive is to the front wheels through an 8-speed gearbox. Well, today you see me in a mask because we have 5 monkeys in this car. Okay guys, say hello to the camera. You are being shot by this camera.
Hello to the camera.
Hello.
Okay, we got Tai Chui, our famous Chinese Mandarin YouTuber. We have Zachary Ho with AutoWorld, and we have Lisa Coop with Autocar, right? And we have Angela Ho, and we have a truck that's on the wrong side of the road. Okay, we are in the Hyundai Staria. This is a brand spanking new, and it's not been launched yet, so this is a preview and a preview drive. There will be an embargo, so you will see, by the time you see this video, the vehicle's already been launched. Hey, the signal's on the right. Not bad. Okay, this is the first time I see a Hyundai with a signal on the right. Because you see, Korea is a left-hand drive country, and usually the signal stops on the left for left-hand drive countries. But they have taken the trouble to do a right-hand drive signal stop. Not bad. And of course, this Staria is a long vehicle. Anybody got the specs? Yeah, I need to know the dimensions.
I got.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the wheelbase, Chui?
Wheelbase is 3273.
Wow, 3273. This is easily the longest wheelbase on a vehicle, on an MPV I've driven. I drove the oil tanker, but that one doesn't count. Okay, 3273. What's the overall length?
5253.
Okay, also possibly the longest vehicle I've ever driven, 5253. Wow, that's big, man. And this weighs about 2.2 tons. And what you have is a 2.2 liter CRDI diesel that actually is the same one that powers the Hyundai Santa Fe diesel, yeah. And we get 177 PS of power, and what's the torque? 400 something, right? 431 Newton meters of torque. So that's more than enough to power this vehicle, I think.
2.2 tons.
Yeah, it's 2.2 tons, and it's a 7-seater luxurious lounge type of MPV. Yeah, and it's got a full complement of ADAS. You have your lane keep assist and your lane tracing. Oh, okay, he's telling me I'm changing lane. And you have, of course, your pre-collision, AEB, and also radar cruise control. Okay, we are sending to the right, and we are changing lane following our lead car in front. Okay, so traffic is a bit heavy, so I got to look at traffic at the same time as talking to you. Is that my camera going on?
No, I don't know.
Okay. Okay, so there might be some distractions, but don't worry about it because we have two people turning on camera, so I thought that was my camera going off, but never mind. Okay, now this Staria is a 7-seater luxurious. The middle row are 2 captain seats with Ottoman. You know, you get to recline it fully, and also at the bottom the footrest comes up so you can sort of like lie down. And then the third row is a bench seat, but they use leather for the
leather.
what leather? Napa leather, and also on the sides you get sweat leather, so it's really nice and luxurious. We don't know the price yet, but when they announce, when we release this video, you'll know the price lah. But anyway, you have a front wheel drive configuration, McPherson struts in the front, and a multi-link arrangement at the back with an auto gearbox. Anybody know how many speed this is?
8 speed.
Oh, it's got an 8-speed gearbox. Sorry, we are sort of like rushing through the program, and I was a bit worried about that truck. And it's got paddle shifters, because the gear lever here, or there's no gear lever, you only have buttons, one for P, one for R, one for N, and one for D. And once you have put your car into gear, you use the paddle shifters to shift, and there are 8 speeds. Okay, you have a floating kind of meter in the front, and everything is quite neat. The front reminds me of a luxurious coach. Yeah, this you could call this I would call this a scaled down coach, but very luxurious version. And who would be the people who would buy this type of vehicle? This would be the tauke, you know. And you just have to imagine me as the driver. Hey boss, mana nak pergi lah ini hari?
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven? Apalah boss, you pergi 7-Eleven saja kah? Ada 8-12 mau pergi ke? You're just joking. Okay, so we are going to 7-Eleven, and what do you want to buy, boss?
Ikan bilis sandwich.
Ikan bilis. Oh, that's my favorite, man. How did you know? No lah, it's not spicy. It's quite nice. It's good if you're hungry. Lisa Kwok is very hungry. Are you hungry, Lisa?
Yeah, is there 7-Eleven we go to? For real?
Okay, so how does this drive? Well, being at 2.2 tons is a bit heavy, and so is the power enough? Yes, there is just enough power, because this vehicle, okay, I got a signal, otherwise the lane tracing tells me I'm changing lane. I haven't yet figured out how to switch it off. Yes, it can be switched off, but I haven't yet figured it out because I just jumped into the steering wheel. And I think it's okay lah to be driving this at this kind of, with this kind of power. I think there's just enough. It's not to say very, very powerful. There'll be no heart-wrenching acceleration or things like that, but one thing is for sure, the brakes are good. We have ventilated discs in the front, and also I think they have ventilated discs at the back, but they are discs to be sure lah.
Yep.
Okay, and in terms of ride comfort, I think it's on the firm side of comfortable. I wouldn't say that this gives you a gliding ride. I would say that this is a scaled down coach with a very luxurious interior. I think the ride is quite okay if you're on the highway, but they have made it to withstand some rough driving. So this is a suspension that will offer durability and yet a fair amount of comfort. Yes, it's not too uncomfortable, but it's not jarring. Yeah, it's nice and firm. So on the highway or city cruising, it will be great. On rough roads, it will give you a reasonable ride, but most of them are like that. Even the most luxurious MPVs will suffer a bit when the road condition is not so smooth. But right now the road is quite okay and it feels quite alright. Sorry guys, got a bit of a sore throat. We're following the lead car and he's taking us through a nice scenic route where all the rich people live, so maybe they're peeping out the windows and looking at, what's that vehicle that went by? Yeah, it's the Staria. Yeah. Okay, so the next question, does this replace the Starex? No, it doesn't. The Starex will continue to be sold, and I'm trying to figure out where we're going. Okay, go in there and change driver. Oh, photo shoot. Okay, how you want me to park it?
No, we're going to the airport.
This is the photo shoot.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay.
Okay guys, this is the end of my stint of drive. It's a very short drive and just a first impression. So we hope to do a longer test drive later. So see you. Bye.
Cut.